Tummy sits at his school desk, doodling in his notebook while his classmates work. He sighs as he stares at his simple stick figure drawing, wishing it could move. His best friend, Amina, leans over and says, "That's cool, but imagine if it were real." During recess, Tummy walks past the school's lost and found box and spots a small, shimmering box of crayons glowing faintly. He picks it up, opening the lid to find 12 bright crayons that sparkle like tiny stars. Curious, he puts them in his backpack. Back at his desk, Tummy takes out a blue crayon and quickly draws a small fish in his notebook. The fish wiggles, blinks, and jumps off the page. It swims through the air as Amina gasps in shock. Excited, Tummy starts drawing a bouncing ball, and it comes to life. The ball rolls across the floor and above Tummy's head. She giggles and whispers, "This is amazing." Wanting to impress his classmates, Tummy grabs a red crayon and quickly sketches a giant dragon on the classroom whiteboard. The dragon's eyes glow and it roars to life, flapping its huge wings. The students scream in excitement and panic as papers fly everywhere. Realizing he's losing control, Tummy scrambles to find a way to stop the dragon. He flips through his notebook and draws a giant eraser, hoping it will clean off the creature. But could not erase it. Amina has an idea. She quickly grabs a white crayon and draws a giant eraser on the board. As soon as the eraser comes to life, it hops toward the dragon and erases it bit by bit. The dragon shrinks and disappears. Just as things settle, the classroom door opens and their teacher walks in. The students quickly sit down, hiding the magic crayons. Tummy and Amina exchange secret smiles as the teacher asks, "Why does it smell like dragon fire in here?" At home, Tummy holds the magic crayon box, thinking about the crazy day. He smiles and says, "Maybe I should be more careful with what I draw." He then draws a small smiling star, and it twinkles happily before floating up into the night sky. As Tummy drifts off to sleep, the crayon box glows softly, hinting that more magical adventures await. The screen fades as a soft wind blows the notebook pages, revealing the words, "Your imagination is the greatest magic of all." Moral of the story: creativity is powerful, but we should use it wisely.
By the end of today's video, you should be able to post your first faceless kid content on YouTube that is educational and completely free. Without wasting much of your time, let's dive in. So I'll just go to my mini prompt library, that's my notepad, and copy the first prompt I'll be using in this video. So if you need the prompt, just let me know in the comments and I'll be sending the prompt to you, okay? So after getting the prompt, I'll go to ChatGPT and put in the prompt. Mind you, I'm using the app version of ChatGPT. You can decide to use the web if you want. It's what I prompt ChatGPT with. I said I want to make a video on my YouTube channel on how to make 3D animated kids story video with AI. I'll click on send and I'll allow ChatGPT to do its magic. And as you can see, ChatGPT is actually giving me the step-by-step guide on how I can actually create this video, okay? So after all these guidelines, I'm going to go back to my notepad and copy the next prompt that I'm going to use for this video, okay? So I'm back to ChatGPT now, just pasting the prompt, okay? And the prompt says, "Can you please give me short, engaging and interesting story that children will love and resonate with?" So I'm just going to click on send and ChatGPT is going to do the magic. As you can see, he has provided us with the title. He has gone ahead to give us the story and he even added moral lesson. How cool is this? So just go through the story and see if it's what you like. If it's not what you like, tell ChatGPT to regenerate it for you, okay? As for me, I'm okay with this. So I'm going to go back to my notepad again and copy the next prompt for this video, okay? So just trust the process and you are going to be amazed of the kind of video you are going to be achieving at the end of this video. So I'm going to go back to ChatGPT now after copying my prompt and pasting the prompt. If you check the prompt, I said now convert the story into 15 scenes, right? So that if we want to get the image for this story to be easy for us, depend on how lengthy your story is. You can tell ChatGPT to convert the story into 2013, depend on how your story is. I don't know if you understand. So that's why I said ChatGPT should convert my story into 15 cents, because it's going to be helping us when we want to generate the images. Click on send. I allow ChatGPT to generate the 15 cents for us. Okay, so as you can see, it's already generating the cents, and it's done generating. The next thing for us to do now is for us to tell ChatGPT to generate prompt images for us. Prompt images in the sense that the prompt you are going to be imputing for the image generator AI to generate very good and fantastic images for us. So I'm going to go back to my notepad and copy this prompt. Paste the prompt into ChatGPT so that ChatGPT can actually generate detailed image prompts for us. Okay, because the more detailed the prompt is, the more detailed images we are going to be getting if we want to generate our images. Okay, please take note, the first image prompt will usually define the appearances of your character. This is crucial for consistency. Make sure you save it for future use. For example, my story has two major characters, which is Tommy and the bird. I've already saved their appearances detail to maintain consistency throughout the image and animation process. Pro tip: by saving the appearances, be sure that your character will look same throughout the scenes, keeping the visual professional and convincing. Now, this is where it gets interesting, right? It is time for us to turn our image prompt into real visuals, right? And for us to do that, we are going to head over to Leonardo AI. For you to get to this interface, go to your browser and type Leonardo AI. Click on it, sign up with your Gmail, and it's going to bring you to this interface. Okay, so once you are here, just click on image generation. Once you click on image generation, it's going to load up and bring you to an interface like this. Click on this very place that my arrow is pointing at, then select phonics 09. Okay, once you select it, click on this arrow to take you back. What you need to do next, we need to select the dimension you want your image to be generated in. So I'll be selecting 16:9 because that's the standard ratio for YouTube. Then select the number of images you want that particular prompt to generate for you. You can either select 1, 2, 3, 4 depending on the number you want, but in my case I'm just going to be selecting 4. So I'm done setting my page on Leonardo to get the kind of images that I want. I'm going to go back to ChatGPT to grab my forms prompt in order for Leonardo to generate the first image for our first scene. After copying the first prompt, here am I in Leonardo. I'm going to paste it on the prompt box, right? So after pasting it there, I'll just hit on generate. As you can see, it's trying to generate the images for us. Once it's done generating, just look at the one that you feel is best for that particular scene. Then just press hold it and download it. So you are going to go back to ChatGPT, copy the next image prompt, bring it to Leonardo AI, paste it there, and generate images. Right? That's how you're going to generate images for all your scenes. Okay, so after generating the images, check for the images that are best for your video. So for you to download, you are just going to hold on to the photo you want to download. You are going to click on this arrow to download it. That's how you are going to be downloading all the images that you will use for this video. So let's head over to the next step. So the next thing for us to do is for us to convert these images you have gotten from Leonardo into videos, and for us to do that, we are going to be going to Allu AI. Okay, so for you to get to this interface, just go to any of your browsers and type Allu AI, and you are going to sign up with your Gmail, and you'll find yourself in this interface. So what you do next, for you to click on this particular arrow to take you to your phone gallery, just select the particular image you want to convert to video. All right, in my case I'm going to be starting from the very first image that I generated. Then I'll click on this particular point that my arrow is pointing out, and it's going to convert this image into a video for us. Okay, that's how you are going to do for all of the videos, though it do take time based on your internet connection, but just calm down and take your time and trust the process, and you'll be amazed of the kind of stunning videos this AI is going to convert for you. So what you need to do next is for you to repeat the same process in converting all your images into videos. And for you to download your videos, you just need to click on this arrow and it will be downloaded to your device. That's how you are going to download all your videos. Okay, so the next step is we need a narrator, like we need a voice that is going to be explaining or narrating what is going on in the video. Okay, so for us to do that, we are going to be using a website called OpenAI TTS. It also owned by the same company that owns ChatGPT. Okay, so you are going to go over to your browser now and type OpenAI TTS. Okay, so once you get here, you are going to scroll down for us to look for the particular one we are looking for. Okay, so just scroll down. This is the particular one we want, so click on it, and once you click on it, it's going to open, ask you to sign up. Just sign up with your email address and you get to this interface. The next thing for you to do is for you to copy your story and paste it here. So this is me pasting my story here. So after pasting, you are just going to check for the voice that you want to narrate your story. Okay, just click here and you'll see various voices. Test all the voice and you'll see the one you use. I'm just going to be testing all the voices and see the one I'm going to be using for this video. Okay,
East and sets in the west. This simple fact has been observed by humans for thousands of years. In the heart of the city, there is a large park where people go to relax and enjoy nature. The park has a beautiful pond with ducks and swans. People were swimming in the ocean, building sand castles, and playing beach volleyball.
so I've listened to all the voices and I later settled for Alloy. So I'm going to click on it for it to generate the voice for me. Okay, so at this speed, I'm going to still leave it at 1, and the quality, I'm going to leave it at high quality. Okay, so I'm just going to click here for it to generate the voiceover for us. So as you can see, it's already generated the voice over and it is done generating. Right, for you to download this voiceover, just have to click on this arrow and it will be downloaded into your device. Okay, we're almost getting to the end of this video. Okay, now that we have our video clips and our voiceover that is going to be narrating what's going on in the video, it is time for us to combine the video clips and the voiceover together. Okay, for us to do this, we will have to use an editing software. You can either use InShot, CapCut, or anyone that pleases you. But in this video, I'm going to be making use of CapCut and InShot. Okay, let's head over to CapCut. When you are here, click on new project and it's going to open and take you to your phone gallery. Okay, what you need to do is for you to select all these scenes according to your video, right? So I'm just going to select all these scenes for my video. But if you cannot remember how the scenes come, that's why I'll usually advise that you should download from the first scene to the very last scene, so that when you want to select yours, you just scroll down and select from the down to the up, right? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so once you've done selecting, click on this add and it's going to bring you to this interface. Okay, so once you are here, what you need to do next is for you to upload your voice over. To do so, click on audio, then click on sound. Click on sound, it's going to load up and show this interface. Click on this one that looks like a memory card logo and click on your device. Right, search for the voiceover, whatever I used to save the voiceover, just search for it and you see it there. Then click on that plus button and it's going to the voiceover is going to be in this interface. If you can see, this is already the voiceover. All right, so if you notice, you see that there is watermark in this particular video. Okay, this video clip, what you need to do is for you to just click on that very video clip just like this and use your hand to zoom in or you zoom out. But in this case, you are going to be zooming out so that the watermark can go. If our video is having watermark, it will not be looking so professional. So to do that, just click on it and zoom it out with your finger. That's how you are going to be doing for all these things. Okay, so make sure you listen to your voiceover very well so that the visual matches the voiceover. Okay, as you can see, our video is almost ready, right? The only thing that is remaining is for us to add additional sounds like music sound or sound effect for it to be more engaging, right? For you to do that, just head over to YouTube audio library and you are going to be searching for kids songs, right? Just choose any one that you want, or you go to epidemic sound, but I will highly recommend that you should take your sound or your music from YouTube. Okay, so once that is done, it's for us just to click on export in order for this video to be exported to our device.